But we begin tonight with President Trump in China. The Trump truce, at least for now, the president backing down on his 145% tariffs. Stocks today soaring on the move, the Dow gaining more than 1,100 points. The S&P, you see there, the S&P 500 up 184 points, more than 3%, and the tech-heavy NASDAQ gaining more than 4%. The president agreeing to cut tariffs on Chinese goods coming into the U.S. from 145% down to 30% for 90 days. China then reducing tariffs on U.S. products going to China from 125% down to 10%. And our Rachel Scott tonight asking the president today what happens if there is no deal in these 90 days. Will the tariffs shoot back up? Rachel leading us off.
1 month after he launched a trade war with China that economists warn could lead to soaring inflation and empty store shelves, tonight President Trump announcing a temporary truce. China and the U.S. agreeing to draw down their tariffs for 90 days to allow time to negotiate a trade deal.
I think it's going to be fantastic for China. I think it's going to be fantastic for us. And I think it's going to be great for unification and peace.
Trump now slashing his tariffs on Chinese goods coming into the U.S. from a staggering 145% to 30%. China lowering their retaliatory tariffs on American products from 125% to 10%. It's quite an about-face from just last week when President Trump insisted he would not lower tariffs to jumpstart talks.
Are you open to pulling back your tariffs in order to get China to the negotiating table?
No.
But Wall Street and business owners have warned the trade war was unsustainable. Last week, cargo shipments into the port of Los Angeles down 32%. American families already starting to feel the pinch. Today, the Dow surging more than 1,100 points on news of the trade truce. But tonight, the big question, what happens if the U.S. and China don't cut a deal by the end of the 90-day pause?
If a longer-term deal is not reached with China at the end of these 90 days, can the American people expect those tariffs to go back up to 145%?
No, but they would go up substantially higher. I think you will have a deal, however.
So we will have to see if China and the U.S. can make a deal in 90 days. Meanwhile, the president signing an executive order demanding that pharmaceutical companies lower the cost of prescription drugs. He's given them 90 days to do that, but it's unclear what power the president has to enforce that, David, and if any of those companies will comply.